brothers on the piss, having a blast, drinking, chatting, talking shit. It's a podcast. For a drink, pull up a chair, lots of laughs and stories to share.
And welcome to an episode 3 of the Raw SOS Podcast. And we are the Raw SOS. I'm Wes and
I'm Adam.
What's on today's show, Adam?
Today we've got a jam-packed episode for you. We're diving into some hilarious, infuriating listener complaints, chucking a few things in the chuck it in the fuck it bucket, exploring topics like bad Tinder dates, random things found in food, and much more. We're also wrapping it up with our music segment and might have a surprise guest or two calling in. But first, let's kick off things with our favourite segment, the complaints department.
This is for you, little shoey. Woo! Woo! Get into it! Yeah! It's not a techno beat, it's a hard hip-hop beat. And we are back, boys!
Yes.
Episode 3!
Episode 3, fuck yeah.
Woo!
So we'd just like to dedicate this episode to our late great friend, Mickey T.
Mickey T.
Right,
and
cheers to him.
Yeah.
What are we drinking for him tonight?
we're staying on the Bailey's theme, so we've got peach schnapps and Bailey's on top. So I don't know if you'd call that a actual cowboy, but I think the peach might make it a gay cowboy.
Yeah, I know. It looks a bit, I don't know, the milk, it looks a bit curdled.
No, it looks like it's the underside of a brain.
Oh, no, yeah, you call this bad brain or something.
Anyway.
Cheers to Mickey T, mate.
Mickey T, here we go.
All right, cheers. Oh, that's chunky.
Oh, why is that so chunky?
Oh, it's so chunky you can carve it.
Oh, maybe that
Fucking
Bailey's
hell.
has gone wrong. But anyway, shout out to our very first sponsor. We have HJL Excavations, Hawkesbury's local mini excavation service. They do land clearing, general excavation work, rock wall construction. Toddy's got 32 years experience. I don't know how. He must have been on the excavator since he's about 4 years old. So, but no, he's definitely the guy to ring if you are in the Hawkesbury or the Greater Sydney region. He has a post-hole auger, rock breaker, a hydraulic thumb. What's a hydraulic thumb, Adam?
I don't know.
Imagine that.
Yeah, maybe it's like.
But anyway,
kind of
he's got one of them. You'll know what it is if you need one. Well, I don't know what it is, but anyway, apparently it's for. Oh, right. So it's for picking up heavy stuff, so you can just pick it up like that. Anyway, it's a 1.8 tonner he's got. So call Todd for any excavation requirements.
Mate, he's a legend. So
0428 995 471. That is 0428 995 471, or hit us up on our socials and we can give you his number and tell him the Raw SOS sent ya.
yeah. Woo.
There you go,
All
first
right.
sponsor.
Yes. Yeah, we're moving up in the world.
We'll keep looking after you, Toddy, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah. So okay, let's kick it off with chuck it and fuck it bucket, right?
Chuck it in the fuck it bucket section. So what have we got today, mate?
We've got Uber drivers,
drivers?
worst Uber drivers, and you know, some fun times with getting lifts. With
Isn't it annoying when they completely ignore you? Like they're just sitting on their phone going, doppa, 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 doppa.
we've got a bit of feedback from social media too. That one of the mates, we're just about to give him a call. Hey Jimbo, you're on the podcast, mate. How you going?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. So everyone, we got Jimmy Max Powell. We'll tell you about him. He's a fucking unreal league guitarist, mate. And we got you in the segment, chuck it in the fuck it bucket. So what's pissing you off lately, mate?
Oh, mate, heaps of shit. Heaps of shit.
What do you got for it?
Fucking tolls for a start.
Oh, the tolls, mate. I said that last week on our podcast. I spent I'm on $200 a week, minimum. How much you got?
Nothing, because I don't pay them.
Can I get your e-tag?
It just gives me a triple beep every time I run through there, and then they keep ringing me up, and I tell them, nah, you got the wrong number.
You got the wrong number.
Yeah, that's fucking unreal, mate. Fuck the system.
Mate.
What else has been pissing you off lately, mate?
You know what else pisses me off?
What's that?
Energy Australia.
Oh, fucking oath.
Energy.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Yeah.
I was with Energy Australia, man. We just had a $900 quarter. And yeah, fucking hell, it's just like bad landlords too. They piss me off.
Yeah, well, you know, they're not even Australian-owned companies.
No.
They're owned by Chinese companies.
Yeah.
Really? That's ridiculous.
And they're called Energy Australia. What the fuck?
What's next? They own the Harbour Bridge.
Right, it's just...
mate, so you can chuck them both in the fucking bucket. charging every citizen fucking way too much, like way overpriced for electricity at the moment. That's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah, it's a joke, mate. It's like I can believe like the gas bills we've been getting and stuff. Because so we had electricity, gas, and like it's thousands, man. Like, how the fuck are you meant to survive paying these thousands of dollars off the cost of living and all that kind of shit? You know?
Exactly.
It's fucked up. Eh?
This is turning into a whinge about the government podcast. So we can do that. Hello, this is Ray Hadley. How you going?
we could keep going about that.
Yeah, I know. We could have about 3,000 hours of shit about the government.
So you had a bit of a listen to the previous podcast, mate. What do you think?
Oh, I love it, mate. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
All right, we're happy to have you on board, mate. It's going to be good to pop into the studio.
What I got to know is, did you guys have any more complaints department?
Yeah, we had one.
We had one little complaint about the overpowering techno beat in the intro, so I just turned it up louder. Thanks, little shoey to that one.
Yeah,
we got more of those little sour pickles that we're going to chop up and.
Not today. There's no sour pickle today, but we just did have we just did have a shot of Bailey's, but I think it's fucking lumpy, eh?
No.
Yes.
I tell you what happened.
So I'm not feeling too crash on.
I know. I'll tell you what happened was last week. What did you call it? An Alaskan duck fart. And I'll tell you what, I was fucking sick as a dog the next day. Seriously.
They were good, but I don't know. Does Bailey's go off? Like, does it curdle? Like,
it's
that
alcohol,
looked
but
fucked.
I know. Just have a look at the date on it.
I bought it last week.
I think it may.
It's off in 2020, Wes. Fucking hell.
No, that's vintage.
I think it may, either that or it ferments.
Yeah.
Like Cointreau. If you leave a bottle of that sitting for like 30 or 40 years, it ferments.
Yeah, right. It looks a little bit like the lava lamp we got from Kmart today.
You got to see it online. Have a look at Instagram. But in saying his socials, like everyone, get out there and follow our feed, the Raw SOS Podcast.
Raw SOS Podcast.
Yeah, we're on all of it now. We're actually on Apple.
Get on it.
Yeah, fucking oath, mate.
Get on board.
Get
on board.
Yeah.
So we got Apple on there, mate.
Apple's up there, mate. So
so fucking.
It was literally. We had to change the logo because Apple didn't like the logo. Yeah. It's too big. It's too large. I don't like big things.
Yeah. It seriously had to be 1400 by 1400.
No one needs to know the boring details.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. Yeah, I forgot me glasses, actually. I've got Where's Wally glasses.
Where's Wally? That used to be my nickname when I was in school, because my name's Wes. Where's Wally?
Yeah. Hey, so Jimbo, I've got in another thing for the chuck it in the fuck it bucket. Have you ever had any bad experience with Uber drivers?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Right. So it would have been, I think it was my birthday, which is it was the 5th of January.
Yeah.
And I'd taken the missus out in the city. And we ended up at the 24-hour sports bar. And so I booked the Uber to take us home. Anyway, jumped in the Uber, and then the Uber driver kicked me out saying, "Oh, no, you didn't book 2 people." I was like, never knew I had even booked 2 people. It's a fucking joke.
Oh, that's fucked, mate.
You had to book 2 people. You just book an Uber. Doesn't matter how many people get in it.
I know. It was even worse because my missus had collapsed in the pub just beforehand. So I'm there trying to get her home, and this Uber's like, "Mate, kicked us both out because I didn't book 2 people."
Fucking hell, that's fucked.
How do you even book 2 people on the app?
I don't know. I deleted the app straight away and switched to DD because DD is a much better service.
Yeah, I have used them before.
I'll have to check it out.
I have used them. But see, where we live, we don't have Uber, up in the mountains.
I'm having a Cooper's Red with the boys.
Yeah. Woo. label.
Mate, I had a 6-pack of Cooper's Red. Like I remember one time years ago, it drove me fucking insane. It was nuts.
You know what I think about Cooper's Red? I can't drink that shit.
Oh,
I do like pale ales and stuff, but
it's like
Cooper's
Winnie.
Red,
It's seriously like sorry, Wes, but it's like Winnie Red of the fucking beer.
It's like I don't know, smoking something and then having just putting a whole steak in the NutriBullet. Mixing it with a bit of beer, like normal beer, and then drinking it. It's like fucking hell. It's like it's a whole steak in a glass, mate. It's unreal.
Let's see if we can find this song.
It's gold.
Shit.
Same with the Great Northerns and the Hennigers, mate. I love them all.
Do you remember at one stage they had Tooheys Extra Dry Black Label?
Yeah, that shit was fucking rocket fuel.
Was that the Extra Dry Platinums?
Yeah. That was fucking rocket fuel,
man. You bought a 10-pack of that, man, and it was like, woohoo! It was all over.
I swear we used to drink that back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, man, that used to get me fucking munted, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Whatever happened to...
It was like 8% or something.
Yeah, it was. Whatever happened to Tooheys Pilsner? Is that still going around?
I asked the same question to someone last week. Where is the Pilsner? I haven't seen it for years. That was like 6.2%. We used to take that to parties back in the day.
Yeah, I remember getting a case of Tooheys Pills, man. I was like, get on the pills, drink the pills.
In the brown bottles with the white label.
Yeah, that was it. It was unreal.
Now it's just fucking like all this fancy ass beer. Like I was down at one of these microbreweries and they had a fucking marshmallow flavored beer. Eh? Like seriously,
go away with your marshmallow flavored.
It was
beer.
fucking weird, but they were fucking good. They're good lads, man.
What's next? Vegemite beer.
Yeah, well, Vegemite is
in Newtown. You can get one that's peanut butter flavored beer.
Oh,
fucking hell, man! Like seriously, like why can't we just
I'm not game enough to try it. But
why can't we just go?
You know what?
Yeah,
I might have to next time I'm in Newtown. I'll pick up a 4-pack or 6-pack and bring it back for you guys, and we're all going to try it.
Yeah, let's just give it a go. Fucking why not?
Down and we'll have a look at it.
We'll have to give it a go, mate. Peanut butter flavored beer.
I know. It's like it's sometimes I think is it a millennial thing? Like they don't like the taste of fucking beer, so they make it taste like a fucking like cordial or some shit.
They've got fucking vodka cruisers for that reason.
But I seriously, I must say, I must say, I am a hypocrite because I do like some of the fucking micro beers, man.
Oh, I love a vodka cruiser right now.
Actually.
You can smash them down. They're just like lolly water, mate. You just go bang.
3 mouthfuls in one glass.
Yeah. That's it, mate.
We've got to start the new segment, right? I'll go to Newtown and get all these fucking fancy fucking beers for us, and we're going to come up and have a taste test.
Sounds good, mate.
Yeah,
peanut butter Lamington flavored beer, mate.
Oh,
shit beer, fucking Olympics.
Yeah.
You're on, mate. You're on. That's going to be.
We'll start with VB.
We've got to score it out of 100 shit beer Olympics. And then, we've got to rate everything by smell, taste. We have a sip and then we spit it into the bucket, swish it around our mouth,
Put it in the fucking bucket.
In the fucking bucket. We're not going to fucking drink them. It's like you go into the inner west now, right? And you walk into the fucking bottle shop, right? It's not like out west here. It's like, you got your stock standards and everything. It's like walking into a fucking comic book store or a fucking line shop. It's a fucking joke, mate.
That's fucking gold.
Most folks want a fucking VB or a new or something like that, or a Carlton Draft or whatever you fucking want. And then it's like, fuck, man, you got to pick from all these fucking, fluorescent flavored fucking mate. It's a joke.
What the fuck is the world coming to, man?
Hello.
Like, seriously, Australia's becoming a bit.
A man just wants a beer, mate. Just give him a beer that tastes like beer, not fucking Lamingtons.
Well, are they even marketing the stuff to men anymore? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Him, her, them.
Saying that? Like,
no, it's a they beer. What beer does this? What pronoun does this beer have?
My pronoun is Aussie male.
It's for
Aussie man.
it's a
Australian.
for a hard-earned thirst needs a they beer. They need a beer.
Anyway, Jimbo, we're gonna head off, mate. We've got another person we're giving a call up to. So, but yeah, man, fuck, it's been great to have you on here, man, and we'd love to get you down here in a few weeks, and we'll let you know when that all happens. So,
Yeah,
fuck
sure.
it.
Some eclectic beers for you to taste test.
And we're back again, and now we've got Adam's really got something to talk about. He's watched a doco on Netflix. What's it about, Adam?
Okay, so the doco on Netflix, right, is called The Man with 1,000 Kids.
1,000.
1,000, but yeah, I think they're saying more like 10,000 kids. So he's basically a sperm donor, and he sort of broke the system a bit.
He's what? He's donated that. He's had that many kids.
Yeah. Well, I think he's trying to be God, or like he's definitely related to like the Vikings. He's got the same hair color. I think he's doing the Viking thing, but in a lot faster way than the Vikings did.
We mention the Vikings a lot on this podcast.
Oh no, because we have that in our bloodline.
Anyway,
so.
Where's this guy from? Like,
he's from, I think he's in where is he?
Netherlands.
From? The Netherlands. That's right, Netherlands. Yeah. Yeah, so fucking
he's
hell.
a good-looking rooster, so like you'd be lucky if you know. But what they're saying is that he's going to have that many kids that they are all going to meet one stage, and there's going to be a chance of all this inbreeding stuff. Anyway,
yeah, like they're all like going to be half sisters and half brothers, and they might fall in love and shit, and they don't realize that they're actually their DNA matches and all that
cue
kind of
up
stuff.
this trailer, and we'll just have a chat about this.
What if I were to tell you that there is a man alive today who may have fathered over 1,000 children? What kind of man would do that?
I always wanted to be a mom. We wanted to have a family together.
A sperm donor is making up 50% of your child.
I got to know him on the internet.
He had curly hair.
We really hope that our kids have his hair.
We were totally sold. I'm ready to have beautiful babies.
9 months later, I had a baby boy.
But that wonderment.
Anyway, so that's the trailer to the Netflix documentary. You've watched it. I haven't seen it, but this guy's fathered like it's over 10,000.
Yeah, well, they reckon that he travels all over the world, and he's got his massive YouTube channel, which I'm just trying to pull up here at the moment. But like it's just crazy. Like he just obviously loves to wank, and don't we all? We're like, you know,
you have a go. But the whole thing is that he's donated all this sperm to all these different sperm banks all over the world, and he's just getting paid for it. So I was thinking when you spoke to this last night, I was thinking, how much can you get paid for wanking? So could you be a professional wanker? Right. So I Googled it, and they said in America, in Australia, you can't get paid for it, but America, you can get paid $70, $80 or $70 to $100, right, per fucking jizz, right, per jizz load. I was like, well, that's pretty good. Like you could do 2 a day, but you could go like 7 a.m., bang, go back in there. You know, you're making a good coin. I reckon you're making good money. Like 3 or 4 jizzes. You couldn't do 3 or 4 a day, but you could do like it's just really
depends on your refractory period.
Yeah, but you could go home, put your nuts on ice. I don't know if that's going to help. So, all right, come on, boys, ready to go. And then fucking you start Monday. By Thursday, you're just puffing air out. He's like, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, how much could you make by actually being a professional sperm donor? And this dude's actually made it onto Netflix. He's donated enough sperm, and they reckon he's got. So it says 1,000 kids, but in the doco it says like 8,000 kids.
Yeah, no, it says 10,000. Like
10,000.
He's had like, they reckon because like he goes to all these different places. The doco breaks it down. I'm just trying to pull up the website, but yeah, like they reckon it's 10,000, and then they go those 10,000 kids could make another like 160,000 kids, and they could
But
all
they're
be,
worried about like incest and stuff.
Yeah, so they're worried that they could be. He could, and that it's like it's crazy. That's technology for you.
It's not technology. He's just sperming into a cup. He's just having a wank.
Technology is going. They're dry freezing the sperms. Like
he's a professional wanker.
But like, fuck, that never happened in like before our time. You know what I mean? Like in the back in the 1900s or whatever. There was no freezing your sperm. It just ended up on the pillow or the fucking, or the woman rolled into it. I don't know. That's how they used to get pregnant.
He must have like the strongest sperm, like because the amount of babies that this guy's created, he must have it. He does look like a Dutch version of Fabio. Like, remember Fabio?
Fabio, the most sexiest man in the cosmos.
That was was it Fast Forward or something? The I am Fabio, the most beautiful man in the cosmos. I love Fast Forward. That was so funny. But anyway, we're digressing. But that's a podcast. It's about you digress. Right?
So I'm just looking him up, trying to find him on here. But
Jono, what's his name?
It's called Jonathan Jacob Magia. That's how that's spelt. I don't know.
No, that second word's Jacob.
No, Jonathan Jacob, and then like
Jacob.
No, Magia.
Yeah,
it's like it's hard to pronounce. But we'll see if we can find a little bit of a video.
Do we give him a name like Super Dad?
Jacob. Yeah, he's a super dad.
Super Dad. Super Sperm Dad. All right.
We found his. All right. We found a thing. It's got a few thousand views on it. Let's go click on that and see what happens. And have a bit of a listen to this guy, man. Like, seriously, he's fucking, what a legend.
He's literally got the most potent sperm in the world, this bloke.
Yeah.
Like, you would, I don't know.
Like he's so fertile. Like I think he wants to be God. Like,
yeah. Well, what's that?
So there.
There he is.
There we go.
Oh, that's it. Not a pay dad.
That's Vlad.
Okay, and when you donate, although it's 16 years old, the children could find out your identity. But is there some sort of option where you could, at that time, where you could offer your identity early on? So if the kids are younger, like 10 years old, they can contact you, or does it not work that way?
No, they keep I guess with 12 or 13 they can get like basic information like eye color, height, and with 16 they can really have the possibility to contact. But we have to understand that this is like now, because the law changed in like in 2004, I think. So the first children are now like starting to be able to contact the donors. I'm of course a little bit later, so my donor children can start like from now on.
See, he's going to be busy in about 15 years' time. Imagine that. So they're allowed to contact him.
Yeah.
In 15 years' time.
He's got 10,000 fucking door knocks.
Knock.
Hey, Dad, where's me child support?
Dad, what's going on here? Why are you such a lunatic? And then imagine all those kids and all the boys out there like, I'm going to be like my dad. So they're going to be like, I can start sperming in caps to give it to everyone. Like, fuck me, man. Like, this is ridiculous, man. I think this guy needs to be stopped.
Well, he did. They stopped him, and so
he can't wank in cups anymore.
Yeah, he's not allowed to go go into any fertility clinics and stuff. And they said he's going to be fined €100,000 if he gets anywhere in the world. If he puts cum in a cup anywhere in the world.
You can't come in a cup anymore. What's his name? Jonathan Fabio?
Yeah. But like, seriously, like, this is like, there's always been a battle against the sexes, right? At least this time it's a male that's getting grilled like fucking.
Oh, no. Like, imagine if it was a woman and she's like, I'm just going to go and give my eggs away. I know it's probably a lot harder for a woman to give her eggs away. But
well, she gives 10,000 eggs away.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if she's.
How many? I don't
even know.
I don't want to go down that road. That's
I don't know. We love all the women out there. I've always said if it was up to the man to give birth, we would have been fucking extinct after one.
Yeah,
Because
well,
the women are way stronger than us.
I'll
man.
tell you what, the seahorses are way stronger than us. Like, they're the males that give birth, you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, didn't you know that?
No.
Yeah, the male seahorse gives birth. So I can look out, women. Men might be turning into seahorses.
I was just thinking that I'm. So my next pronoun's going to be seahorse.
Yeah, so Wes looks pregnant right now.
No, I've been on a diet, but you know, I've still got my beer gut. But yeah, I didn't realise that the
Yeah, like,
male seahorse. What about
if your internet works, I can actually pull up that article.
No, but what about the flathead that changes sex? So that's like a transgender fish. So apparently, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I've been told. The flathead changes sex when it gets to a certain age.
Yeah, a lot of these amphibious creatures. Oh, okay, we'll edit all this out. But,
Can you get rid of the fucking Jerry Springer music?
Oh, there's a male giving birth. Oh no, hold on,
Just But no, the flathead changes sex when it gets to a certain length.
Yeah.
So they're born them. Are they born them or are they born a they? It's like,
fucking hell.
Meet my new
They. Everything's fucking politically incorrect, man. Like,
so we're going to change the name of a flathead to flat they.
Anyway, so let's see if we can find. I'm just trying to find an article about how male seahorses. It's got this fucking cheesy
In the
music.
shallow coastal waters, corals and seaweeds soak up the sunlight, and they spring to life. It's an ideal home for long-snouted seahorses.
Long-snouted?
Long-snouted is definitely male.
This couple is ready to mate. Seahorses are unique because only the males get pregnant.
Oh.
During mating, a female will transfer her eggs into the male's brood pouch.
Oh! He's going to carry with his nutbag.
The belly-to-belly bumping is also
He's just splurted his big jizz all in. She spurted the jizz into him.
This male had perfected the dance. He is now a pregnant father. Around 1,500 eggs, which are all deeply embedded in the walls of his pouch.
Oh!
He is committed to parenting.
He's a
providing
bitch,
the
man.
embryos of crucial nutrients.
Good on him.
And after a few weeks, he releases his young. His pouch opens, and contractions push them out. The young are tiny, and although they're on their own, they've been given the best chances of survival.
Oh. All right, pause that. I've got some shit to say about that. So,
Evolution.
Seahorses, right? They don't know we call that guy the male. So it's only humans that have called the seahorse male a male. So how do we know he's a male?
Well, he's probably got a dingling.
Yeah, but that could just be his uterus falling out. So fuck you, science. No, fuck you, seahorse science, because I reckon that's all wrong.
Okay,
That's
so
not his dick.
Okay.
That's her vagina. So yous have been dick shaming the fucking seahorse for all along, and I've broken it down now, right? So
Well,
you're not dick shaming the male seahorse anymore.
maybe we're the females and the women are the males.
Oh, sorry. Some guys, yes, but no. So, no, you can fuck seahorse. I'm gonna get that same video up there tomorrow, right? And I'm gonna change the narrative behind it. I said, no, the guy, that's not the penis, that's the uterus, and that's the female. They said the pink stuff that came out into the male seahorse, that's the cum. So that's the fucking, they just got an extroverted uterus.
Right, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
you've heard it all here on the Raw SOS podcast, mate. I know all there is to know. I've defunct the whole fucking seahorse debate.
Wes is in
one
denial.
go.
He's in denial because he doesn't want to feel the pain of a woman being pregnant, having given birth.
I'm not going to get fucked by a seahorse anytime soon.
All right, moving on. Like,
No, we're going to stay on the seahorse.
I'm going to stay on the fucking seahorse. Right?
No, we can go. We can move on.
Okay. So anyway, like talking about like, well, maybe not animal.
The seahorse anatomy.
Yeah. Anyway, like sex in general.
Mm.
Like we all like to get some every now and then. A little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
It dries up. It dries up.
Everyone does, but there was something that you heard on Triple J. There's something you heard on Triple J last week.
Oh, it was the hookup.
Triple J hookup, right?
Yeah, the hookup podcast. They're legends up there at Triple J.
They're legends.
Get us on there, eh?
Yeah, get us on there. We can talk all things seahorse. There was a chick on there. I had to listen to it last night. Adam showed it to me. She has 2 vaginas. So,
yeah, that
explain, and then like Adam's going to try and bring it up now, right? So it's not like one up and down; they're horizontal. So there's like she's got a normal vagina, but it's got 2 holes either side. So if you think about it, as it's like still the same, but there's one left and there's one right. So she said it's very hard to get. She actually said it's very hard to get 2 dicks in there because it's just not. It's not. So she can put a sex toy in one and then have a guy's dick in the other one. And she's like, she doesn't have a preference on how it all sounds and how it all thinks, but
it's called uterus diphilus, I think. Didiphilus, I don't know.
Uterus didiphilus. So it's very rare,
yeah.
but it's something that probably needs to be talked about on
I suppose women can women can
Raw
talk about
SOS podcast.
But yeah, so it was a very interesting bloody topic, and I was like, well, fucking hell, I don't know. What do you think about it?
I'm just a bit like it's really. I'm still trying to comprehend it. Like you have 2 vaginas. She had 2 separate uteruses. She can be actually pregnant in one and not pregnant in the other.
Yeah.
So she gets 2 fucking periods, right? But I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
imagine that. So you got one period 1 week, and you got all that PMS and stress and all that other shit, and then you got to do it again. Double whammy.
Oh fuck.
Oh Jesus. Anyway, she's got she's on OnlyFans and all that shit now. So it's not like so she's actually using it to her advantage. I don't know.
Yeah, and she's married, and she's like a couple of kids.
She's married.
A couple of kids. I know. Look, it's we do talk about interesting topics here.
Could she have 2 husbands? Like you're my left husband and you're my right husband. That's for him, and that's But anyway, that's hectic. But she was saying that she was into the sex toys and stuff, but like where you can just put one up one side and then have a dick up the other one, and it's like, oh god. She's only got one clit and one thing and one here and there. It was hectic. Anyway, have a listen to the Triple J podcast.
Yeah, the hookup it's called. They talk about all the sexual health stuff, everything. And I mean, society's in a way where we don't like to talk about these topics, but we need to have education and stuff and that. So it's good to talk about because it's human life.
We're not making fun of it, but we're just bringing it out there. Going, oh well.
But anyway, let's talk about we're talking about the topic and sex and stuff like that.
True, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been caught out that way? Where you go? Oh, here, have a look at my phone. I think you sent it to me the other day, and I was looking at your phone, and I was like, oh shit! Have you been caught out that way?
Oh no, yeah. There's a funny time. I was at college, and I was like, I'd watched fucking porn, and I'm opened it up and went whoops, and everyone's seen it, and it was actually on this. I had my phone.
It was in the class.
Yeah, at uni, and it went up on the screen, and I went, oh, fuck. I went, oh, I got to delete that. Whoops, today's.
That's so good. So you were doing like a thing in front of the whole class, and you pressed it on your phone, and then fucking porn came up on the screen.
Yeah, I went up. So a bit of fucking. I was uni. They didn't care.
Everyone would have laughed.
They all pissed themselves off because they're all sitting in lecture halls looking on their laptops anyway. But so just the lesson is people's just make sure
you clear your history. Anyway, we're still on the sex topic, right? They have a lot of weird and wonderful things for women, right? Like sex toys and stuff. Like, we don't really have anything for men. Like, I don't know, fucking cock ring or something like that. But I've never really had anything for us. Have you ever delved into sex toys?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not a young pup anymore. So
you've beaten around the bush a bit.
Yeah, there's this site called Love Honey, and they're pretty good. Like, if you want to buy online in Australia, they'll send you a package. So if Love Honey wants to sponsor us, man, come and fucking join the thing.
Yeah, send us some toys.
Yeah, we're
not going to use them together.
No, we'll review them. We'll just say, oh yeah, this looks all right. This is what but that'll be on a different podcast. Let's just go men's toys, right?
Right, he's putting it into the
men's toys. Here we go. There's everything for the women, but there's
very limited for the men.
Oh, it's they're one of the crazy things. There's these new robots that are coming out, right? They're fucking like a woman, basically a woman.
It's a full size woman, yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to have AI capabilities. So you can get them programmed to a certain thing. So you can make them be turn them into they're fucking angry with you, and you're not getting any for a fucking week.
So then you just go into your computer and you just shut them down. So you just go, okay, can I have a blowjob on Tuesday? And they will go, no. Okay, when can I have one? Wednesday. Okay, go to sleep till Wednesday. I don't have to put up to you to give me a blowjob. So they're lying down. It's blowjob time. Well, why couldn't you just do that on Tuesday? You fucking robot.
Yeah, but they want to make it so realistic that men won't even won't need to find a partner eventually. That's kind of a certain way that they road they're going down in a lot of ways. Some men can't find partners that will suit their needs and stuff,
Yeah. So have you ever delved into the fleshlight situation?
I'm just trying to work this stupid this computer. Seriously, I'm an Apple person, and every time I go and use a Windows computer, it throws me out. So Apple, if you want to send us some better products, feel free.
We did have a big shout out to Rode. I don't think Apple's coming on board quite this time, but yeah, we are live on Apple Podcast now. So we did have a couple of problems with our logo. Ridiculous. But anyway, so get onto our Apple Podcast, Raw SOS Podcast, and don't forget to click that like button and auto download. Once we get to a certain amount of downloads, we can actually start earning a bit of coin out of it. So it's cost us a bit, but anyway, we're doing it for fun. So we're not doing it for the cash, but
fuck off, we're not.
Yeah. No, he is, but no. I'm just spending all the cash anyway. Rode didn't come to the party, but
maybe.
This.
Yes, we have Rode.
Wow,
yeah, check it out. But we need some decent lighting too, and maybe some soundproofing. So any companies out there want to offer us soundproofing, all that kind of stuff, we can give you a plug. Look, we're only just started. It's our third podcast, but we will be able to definitely plug your business. And we also like to be able to really help businesses out, because we're, every business needs a bit of helping hand, and we're Where there's two Aussie fucking young lads. Oh, I don't know about young.
Adam loves to plug.
Well, let's look up. Oh, no, that's not. Oh, funny.
You can actually start a Raw SOS drinking game. Every time you hear the fart button, you have a drink.
Huh?
So you've just had 3 drinks. From now on, if you hear a fart, then you need to have a drink.
It's called Love Honey. I found the right site because obviously there's a million ones, right?
I can see free sex toys.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
yeah, so you can get one for male toys, right? Let's have a look at what the things are for males, right? There's shitloads for females. We all know that. They get everything. Oh, there you go. There's
what
a flash.
the fuck's that?
Flashlight.
That's like a
cheap flashlight. That's like the one I bought.
Is that you bought one of them? Yeah, right. Okay, now we're getting into it.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened? You bought one.
I used it. It didn't work. No, it just didn't work. It just felt like I was like, nah, fuck that. It's better just
How much did you pay for it?
$84.95.
$84.95. So then
anyway, so they've got a refund option, so I fucking sent it back to them.
You sent it back?
Yeah. It's like
what do you mean you sent it back?
Well, they said it's refundable.
All right, can you go and look at secondhand flashlights?
Oh,
how much are they now?
No, actually, I didn't really.
You didn't send it back.
No, I fucking being honest, like I sent it to fucking like China, where it was made from.
The little Tic Tac cocks can fit into it. Oh, look at that one. What's that one?
It's called a penis pump.
That's a pump one.
Yeah, so it makes you harder longer.
Keep going down. Go down. What's that? That's an Audi one. So,
is that from Audi?
No, not Aldi. An Alti. An Alti vagina.
Where's it going for the cheap toys now?
No, it looks like. That's the whole torso. You can buy a whole torso. Oh, what's going on there? It's a dick without any balls. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, there you get torso, no legs. That's a nugget. That's a nugget.
Well, you can get like a mannequin. So this one, this style.
How much is that? $500. This
one here.
What's that?
This one, they reckon they're raving about these ones. Like lately, I've seen. It's the Love Honey Ignite 20-inch function ribbed male head vibrator.
20-inch?
Yeah, 20
Where
inch.
am I going to put that? I'm gonna lose way more than fucking 20 inches. Jesus.
Anyway, so that's enough of Love Honey for this evening, right? So, if Wes was actually the editor, I'd be fucked.
No, put it in my name. You're just the other guy.
Yeah.
So we've gone through the sperm donors. We've queued up old mate he's had 1,000 babies, double vaginas, sex toys. Get the clap from a robot.
Drew, you can rent a robot for 30 minutes for about $80, or you can rent it for an hour for $120. Now, we tried to interview the owner by phone today. He was not available.
Is she a robot?
But he did text me not long ago, and he said he's planning to open up as early as next week in Southwest Houston. It seems the days of the blow-up dolls are a thing of the past. Now, more realistic robots are stepping in.
As disgusting as some people may find it, I think under the law, it's legal.
Which is why one man whose company is currently in Toronto has told media outlets there's a big market for his sex robots.
Yes.
Planning to bring his robot brothel to the Bayou City.
It's not actually cheating if you're fucking a robot.
Those types of products being sold or used or rented is legal.
Houston lawyer Steve Shellis says there's a statute in the Texas Penal Code that would make this business illegal. But that law banning those types of businesses was ruled unconstitutional 10 years ago.
So right now,
because they weren't invented 10 years ago.
That is listed in the statute is technically constitutional and permissible. So yes.
America, fuck yes!
We're going to fuck a robot. You're not actually having sex with anyone else. It's just basically you can say it's masturbating.
It's like there's a robot
sex toy. It's a fully sized robot sex toy.
Like, seriously, how good would that be? So it's like, all right, hey, miss, I'll tell you, miss, is this going down for a bit of a, robot experience?
Because how do they clean it out? So they're going to get the garden hose?
No, they just, they will, like, have different fucking
swabs. Just chuck a new pussy in there. Take the old one out.
Oh, no, this is going down the fucking wrong rabbit hole right now. Like, so
no, high five. Sex robot brothels.
It basically go pick the choice you want, and then you stick it you pick your pussy, you go like that's the one I want.
Yeah, and then you stick
it on there, and then once you finish, you throw it out.
Disposable vaginas.
No, you throw it in the recycle bin, right?
And make it out of old plastic bottles. The return and earn. Return and earn. You 10 cents per vagina.
This is the after hours at fucking the Raw SOS podcast.
That's fucking gold. That's so funny. There's going to be robot brothels.
Oh, fuck, man. Like, seriously.
You hear it first on the Raw SOS podcast.
What the fuck is happening with this world?
You've heard it all here on the fucking Raw SOS podcast.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Mount Druitt story. This is what I've come up with. So I wrote this a while ago. Anyway, wrap your listening ears around this. Of Mount Druitt, day 1, Shazza. 4 p.m, Shazza wakes up, realises it's payday. She's late for her dealer meeting at the local Alcoholics Anonymous, where she picks up a bag and shares it with her friends. Off chops, they all head to the Bidwell Clock, where the night's just getting started. Music's cranking, drinks flowing, all is good until Trish steals the last bit of the bag. Shazza, you fucking mole, you do this every time, then whacks her over the head with a bottle. It's on for young and old, chairs flying all over the pub, people getting beaten up, more tits than a fucking strip club at King's Cross. Cops turn up, everyone scatters. Poor old Troy, 68, just there to have a quiet beer, as he does every day. He's actually married to Shazza, sees her lying on the floor, steals the last bit of her doll money and heads off to the Vegas hotel, puts the $50 in the Bricky's laptop, jags a jackpot feature, $2,000, life is good in the Druitt. Troy fucks off with his $2,000. Walks over to the train station and gets mugged by 7 of the finest dressed essays. They fuck him up, lying on the ground, bleeding from every hole in his body. None other than Shazza, stumbling past, sees poor old Troy fucked up. She stands over him, mangled body, and says, "You didn't see that coming, you old cunt." Not realising she's set him up by putting a tracking device on his phone and sent 7 of her nephews' essays after him. Now Shazza has $1,800, minus the $200 she gave to her little helpers. It's on again. 5 p.m. Shazza now, with her newfound luck of $1,800, heads over to West HQ. More pokies than she's had ice pipes. On the way there, comes across an old flame, Tezza, fresh from rectal realignment surgery after she stuck a fucking 10-inch dildo up his ass. With a smile on his face, he says, "One more for old time's sake, hey Shazza?" Reluctantly, she says, "Yeah, why not?" Shazza whips out the same dildo out of her backpack. Thump! Straight up there, and Tezza shrieks with glee. Now he knows his one true love is back. And that's how you have it, guys. That's the Real Housewives of Mount Druitt story. So I hope you've enjoyed that,
mate. That's a fucking legend story, dude. We're gonna feature little short stories like that. Where's the short stories at the end of these podcasts every week from now on? I think
that Real Housewives of Mount Druitt needs to be in there weekly because there could be plenty happening to show.
It might not just be Mount Druitt; it could be other places. Yeah.
Oh, it could be Logan, Queensland, and what's the shittest towns you've ever been to? Like that website's unreal.
Yeah,
shit towns.
Shit towns. Yeah, they're fucking funny as fuck, man. Like,
shit towns.
Shit towns, Australia. Like, some of the stories that those fuckers put out there, and then the comments are even hilarious. They're like, "No, we love our town. Our town's so nice, but there's nothing here, but it's still nice."
They do, like, everyone sort of like, you look after the town, but we're not that far away from Mount Druitt where I am. in Penrith, right? And it's just over there. But Mount Druitt's got a bit of a bad name about it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit there, but at the same time, I don't think it's that bad as what people make it.
But like to buy a house there now, it was like $1 million.
Oh, it's not. It's not that. Not
a lot of those areas, you can buy a house for $1 million. Like, you know, so that's the thing. The urban sprawl's changing everything.
But back in the day, you could buy a house out there for $50,000, and now they're selling for 800,000, 900,000 in the middle of Mount Druitt. You know, like it's.
Mount Druitt actually wasn't a bad area originally. Like it was like set up for immigrants and stuff like back in the day, and it was you fucked me there.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it was set up for the immigrants, and it was a social housing experiment that went wrong, and which is a shame because it was cheaper housing for people, and we can look into the history of that, but yeah.
Have you watched Spanion?
He's awesome, man.
He goes around to all the ghettos in the world and goes through Mount Druitt. There is parts of Mount Druitt that's good, like it's not that bad, and I don't really spend a lot of time there, but there's parts of it that are really shit, right? So you have streets that are good, where people own their houses and they look after their houses. It's really nice, but then you've got streets of housing commission and all that sort of stuff. But hey, I grew up in housing commission.
Yeah. But everyone needs a roof over their head, man.
At the end of the day, man, like there is a lot of stories about all sorts of different walks of life that have different upbringings and stuff like that. Like you can go into people that are born into millions of dollars, right? And they grow up like that. Or people that have started in housing commission and grow up. I love those stories, man, where those people they've got nothing.
Yeah.
Like they grow up from nothing.
100%.
I think Richard Branson's one of them.
Yeah.
Richard Branson, he grew up from nothing.
He started a fashion label, got Sex Pistols on there, and it started, started fashion first.
Was it?
Yeah, and then Virgin, then Virgin Records, and he's always had his fingers in all the pies. You know, it started that fashion thing with the Sex Pistols, and then blah blah blah, and then went on from there. Talking about the Sex Pistols, I'm going to plug my little new band I'm trying to start. Well, we're starting with another
How many
fella.
are you going to plug?
Oh, just I'm in a couple, not just a new one. Like we're called Jim's Punk Rock.
Jim's Punk Rock.
Yeah, so I mean it's just a shit stir, but it's funny. But the whole it's covers and a few originals, but it's we're doing stuff that's like old school punk rock. So like stuff that's like the Sex Pistols, the Clash, Johnny Thunders, all the classics, man. Like it's gonna be it's gonna be so much fun. And
that sounds good, man. So you're getting into all the old school stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I've always been a punk at heart. I love my metal as well, but I always sort of end up not where I want to be in certain bands and stuff. And bands are hard; they're really fucking hard. So if you're going to be in a band, it's really hard work. Whereas you know that. Hey, how much fun did you have to do with? There
was a lot of fun there.
That was fun, but the logistics can be an absolute nightmare.
You're basically in a relationship with 4 other dudes or 3 other dudes, depending how big your band is. Very hard to deal with all the egos and each person's, what's the word? The egomaniacs. No, it's probably not the right word, but it's very hard. But what I was trying to say I like it when people come back to, they start from nothing, create a band, do this, do whatever you want to need for what you do when you come from nothing and then make it massive. Like I love those stories, man. I hate it when you go fucking Donald Trump and fucking he's always been
getting the
silver spoon.
Bought a silver spoon and stuff. Like, you know, we've come from nothing as well. Like, you know,
we've still got nothing.
Yeah, you know, like the rich get richer, we get the picture. But you know,
just pay tax every day.
Yeah. So, but look, we don't care. We're just happy doing our thing, you know, and we like to talk about our experiences. Like, life is short, and it's so good to have our topics that my brother and I talk about. It's fantastic just to be able to reminisce on a lot of things that we forget about.
We do. We also just it's like I said in the last one, it's been good catching up with you, just talking shit. And I don't know, man. I think we've put a lot of pressure on ourselves now. We're on a third episode, like we're veterans now in the podcasting game, but we're putting way too much pressure on ourselves. Man, I literally have struggled to sleep this week because I've been just trying to think about what I'm going to talk about. And I'm like, talk about this. And it just flows. But because we like, I've known you a long time, basically my whole life, not basically my whole life. I haven't known you. I was kicking around the traps a bit before. Yeah, you had 7 years without me, you bastard. So.
But the thing is, we've got so many memories to share, and that's the best thing about having two brothers in a podcast is that we can talk about stuff that we remember. I know we've lost a lot of people along the way, and as again, just shout out to Mickey T for, he was a guitarist in the first band that I played in, and it was very tragic, but that we lost him. But he it's his memorial today, so this whole episode is dedicated to him, and he would be on.
Cheers.
He'd be on the podcast, and he'd be having a laugh with us right now. I'm sure he would be
100%. Mickey T.
Cheers, Mickey T, mate. And I know this comes out on Monday, but we're fucking thinking of it. And your birthday's on fucking the 27th of February. What am I saying? 27th of August. It was his birthday. So, yep. Cheers, mate. 2 days before your birthday. Anyway, we're always cheersing for you, mate. And we're sending the love to your family and everyone else that's listening that knows Mickey T. We love him, and fucking good times with that fella.
Yes, plenty of good times. He was
Great.
one of my first mates, like of yours. He was only 18. He was
17. 17. We snuck him into. I'll give you a couple little stories. We started jamming with him. We stuck him into the pub on his first gig with our band. We stuck him into the pub. We told him, he's 18. It's all right. I didn't care back then, and so they were feeding us jugs of beer, and we got pissed as, and then they you guys are fucking awesome. You guys want a headline and gig, and we're like, yeah, we're just so young. We're just so young and naive. We didn't care. It was like fucking unreal. It was just absolutely amazing. So we ended up getting a band from the university, the local uni, Western Sydney. It was University of Western Sydney now, but anyway, so we got these chicks in to the chick band, and they were awesome as well, called Red, and we filled the pub. It was unreal, and Mick was like 17, and we got him. We all had beers together. We sat there, and the pub loved it because we filled the whole venue, and they didn't know that he was 17, but yeah, he was 19 when we lost him. But fucking hell, man, we filled a lot of years with.
He done so much in those short amount of time,
and he was an awesome fucking rugby league player. Unreal. So,
he's a rip snorting guitarist too, man.
Yeah, lead guitarist, man.
He was unreal. But yeah, shout out to you, brother. And
mate, hope you fucking jamming with Jimi Hendrix up there, mate.
Listening to our podcast. Shout out for you, mate. But I go back to because he was so young and you guys were a little bit older. So I was only a few years younger than him, and we got along really well. We really did. And yeah, he's always fucking carrying on. He's a funny man. He
was awesome, man.
We've all lost mates, and we've lost a lot of people in life, but we're just shouting out to Mickey T today. It's his anniversary, his death, and we love you, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Mickey, mate. Beers for you, mate.
Love you, bro.
Cheers, mate.
But anyway, where else are we going with this tonight? Just trying.
Just to wrap up a few things. We've done Chuck It in the Fuck It Bucket. That was pretty fucking interesting with Jimbo or Jimmy Max Power. That's his other name. And the music segment.
A man with two names. I like that.
Yeah. It's fucking good. Anyway, I was just thinking just before we go, what's the fucking for the the people that actually listen to it is like
So we've gone over 100 on the Facebook, but then it doesn't transfer to Insta.
Yeah, but anyway, I always start at Instagram and then it goes to Facebook, so you go straight from there. But what I'm saying is, like, next week we're going to talk about some funny stuff. So, well, funny stuff. Like, we always talk about funny shit, but anyway, I was thinking, like, drinking games. Let's get that on the social media. What is your favorite drinking game? Because what was the one we had, Wes?
We had one, and it was
what was it called?
Chicken wings, right? So you put your hands up, like you two circles over your eyes, like you're wearing glasses, right? And then you go around in the circle, and you go. Bagak! So if your left hand goes that way, your left hand goes that way, right? And then if someone wants to change the direction, bagak! You got to go to right hand. So then you go bagak, 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 and it's funny as fuck.
Anyway, so
it's
like,
funny as fuck. So if you fuck up, then you've got to have a shot or a drink or fucking whatever. You got to scull your beer. And when you've got a good 10 people around the circle, that's one of the funny ones. I reckon it's fucking great drinking game.
Oh yeah, like seriously, it's like the funniest shit we've had at the pubs, like playing that game. Like, I mean, back in the day, we used to get like shitloads of jugs of beer for $5, and we'd play chicken wings around the table.
You wrote a song about that, $5.
Yeah, I do. I wrote heaps of fucking stupid songs over the years, but
$5 jugs, panel vans.
Oh yeah, and meeting point.
Meeting point.
Yeah, meeting point. So meeting point was like dating. So, you know, dating apps and shit back in the day. It was in the back of the newspaper. Yeah. So we had a
we should get a grab of that because that's pretty funny.
Yeah. I found an old tape, which was like I've got an old tape, and it was in a little envelope, and it said, I like back in the day, you had to post your shit to yourself with a stamp, so you know it's copyrighted.
So you put it in the mail.
Yeah, so I'll send the shit to myself. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you put it in the mailbox.
Yeah. So no, I'd take it to the post office and post it to myself.
That's how you copyrighted.
Because I had a stamp on it that goes like fucking date stamp type, you know. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be a rock star, and I don't want anyone to fucking steal my fucking songs, right? And now everyone just steals your songs. They just like, you know, like everyone remixes everything and fucking whatever else, and you don't get shit. But I don't know, you do somehow. Like you get 0.0000001 cent every time a fucking Spotify podcast goes out. But
that's great.
Yeah, so it's going to take us 1,000,000 years to earn $10, but well, at least it's getting out there. Otherwise, we'd just be sitting here talking shit in the garage. This thing is hilarious. I found this, you know, moving house is absolutely a fucking nightmare, right? It seriously is one of those nightmares that you just. I know we talked briefly about this a few podcasts and stuff, but it's not about moving. Once you move, you got to sort through the shit you've had for fucking 30 years. And I'm holding on to a teddy bear since I was born, right? Seriously.
Still got your teddy.
Yeah, I still got me teddy, man. He fucking smokes bongs with me sometimes, right?
You don't smoke bongs.
No, but he did. I did get him stoned once. Or he looked at me going, fucking feed me. I gave him a beer or something.
It's funny the amount of shit you carry with you from fucking house to house, but it's a great time to actually get rid of shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Fucking when you move house, you're just like, oh, fuck, all right, so council pick up or tip runs and shit like that. But
fucking hell, council
you keep this shit, yeah. Fuck, what am I going to do with it? Like, I'm looking here, right, we're in the shed, right? I got a camp fridge that doesn't work anymore. I paid fucking $600 for that camp fridge, and it only just freezes. So I rang up the guy to come and fix it. Like I rang up you drop it off, and he says $350 to go and fix it. So then, and he's in Blacktown. So all right, oh, okay. So I said, okay, that's how much it is to fix that, right? Then I go over to 4 Drive Supercentre. This is not a paid ad, by the way, but if they want to get on board, I got a fridge for $350 for my car, for my work car. So it's going to cost me $300 or whatever to fix that. And I bought a brand new one with no warranty from China. Fucking bullshit, isn't it?
Mate,
So I've got to chuck that out
this is the
because
thing.
it's more expensive to fix that than it is to actually get a new one.
So this is the thing, right? Like the problem with society and stuff, like the way the world works is that everything has to fucking break. Like back in the old days, like cars would only break if you fucking ran a tank through them. You know, like they just everything is designed to break, so you need to replace it. And it's like, what the fuck is the go with that? Like I know it's like, oh, it's going to keep the economy going, but shit's changing these days. I don't know.
If you were going back to cars, like cars were so easy to fix. It just had the engine.
Oh yeah,
the
fucking
carby. You just go.
But
in
they
there.
weren't safe. They were, you know.
No, they were. We've had a heap of fun tonight. Anyway, don't worry about it next week. We can talk about next week, right? So
No, but actually, we do want to discuss next week. Next week is going to be fucking even better than this week. So make sure that you come and tune in. Follow us on the Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. We're on there. We're going to work that out. There's a little bit of a stuff around there, but that will be uploaded. We've got lots of video footage from tonight and last week. We'll get some of that up there. And but yeah, next week we've got crazy conspiracy theories coming up. We've got some other funny shit that you won't believe. It is going to be amazing.
because we haven't even written it yet. And then there could also be another seahorse segment, but just hold on to your fucking legs, people.
And one of us in this podcast is going to win the 30 million.
Yeah, let's hope so. So enjoy your week, guys, and happy fucking Monday to everyone. We've recorded Sunday night. But we will see you all next week, and
fucking
I hope
oath,
you've
man.
enjoyed this fucking episode. Woo! Episode 3 done.
Yeah, fucking episode 3 down the track.
brothers.
So, we're done, man. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming.
On the piss, having a blast, drinking, chatting, talking shit. It's a podcast. Pour a drink, pull up a chair, lots of laughs and stories to share.